morning, Wildcats. It's time for our December awards. To start, we're going to talk about our Character Trait Awards. The Character Trait Awards are given to 2 students chosen by their classroom teacher who have exhibited empathy during the month of December. The recipients always show compassion and kindness and are amazing examples to their peers. Congratulations to our Character Award winners for December. Mackenzie Wright, Ava McGuire, Maddie Phillips, Gatlin Brown, Blake Cohen, Leah Newland, Emily Smadding Daniels, Matthew Forbes, Eris Peterson, Carson Cantrell, Felicity Gary, Remington Larkham, Clara Bross, Xander Dennis, Lana Stevens, Emma Woolery, Mitchell Menino, Emily Bowman, Marley Spratt, Henry Marshall, Maggie Love, Chase Petchel, Leilani Madrid, Karina Hackler, Kennedy Trainer, Jax Sizemore, Jordan Roach, Raiden Simmons, Weston Blake, Scarlett Oldham, Zahara Alessi, Mac Henderson, Bentley Duffy, Waylon Burnett, Owen Smith, Eliana Evans, Ben McAdams, Inslee Morris, Michael Hodges, Malena McCubbin, Lee Lieber, Alexis Cavender, Naomi Hoskins, Asher Atkin, and Harper Chenoweth. Congratulations to our Character Trait Award winners for December.
Hi Wildcats, I'm here to introduce the Mathematicians of the Month. This award is given to one student chosen by their classroom teacher that has done an outstanding job with math over the past month. Whether in class participation, assignments, or practice, they have gone above and beyond what is expected to achieve more in math. Today we are presenting the awards to our December mathematicians. Congratulations! Lena Howard, Logan Mistretta, Lincoln Fleshman, Ashlyn Anderson, Emily Michaels, William Yang, Troy Cunningham, Caleb Ritter, Nash Burslavic, Dorian Dean, Elena Hunter, Juliana Garcia Torres, Titan Chastain, April Kane, Andreas Lamelli, Erickson Allen, Blake Taylor, Mila Barrett, Charlotte Greifey, Aubrey Lair, Lila Bruce, and Jace Thomas. Congratulations, guys.
Hey Wildcats, we are here to announce our winners for December. So we'll start like we always do with our Service Above Self, which goes to a 3rd grade student who goes above and beyond. So this month's recipient of the Service Above Self is 3rd grader Wyatt Motzkus. So congratulations to Wyatt. Our next awards are our Wildcats of the Month awards, and these go to a pair of 1st, 2nd, and 3rd graders. So we'll start with our 1st graders. Our 1st grade Wildcats of the Month are Richie Mallett and Knox Trussell. Congratulations to those students. Our 2nd grade Wildcats of the Month are Ivy Calloway and Brogan Witherspoon. And finally, our 3rd grade Wildcats of the Month are Harper Shoemaker and Sadie Jones. Congratulations to all of our winners. Also, thank you once again to our Harrisonville Police Department, which sponsors our Wildcat of the Month program. And finally, Mrs. Sumner and I usually every month pick a class for our Counselor Class of the Month. So for this month, I selected a class that really showed cooperation and showed inclusion and really showed their creativity when they built some things together. So this month's recipient for the Counselor Award goes to Miss Harrigan's class. Congratulations, guys, on the Counselor Award.
I am here to announce our Sportsmanship Award winners. Our class for this month is Miss Hopper's third grade class. Congratulations. Our first grade winners are Inslee Morris and Colton Nutter. Congratulations. Second grade is Braylon Roberts and RJ Pruitt. Very well done. And third grade is Farrell Johnson and Jackson Henderson. Congratulations, guys. Keep up the good work.
Hi Wildcat family, it's Mrs. Henderson in the art room, and today I have just a short and sweet announcement recognizing our class art room award winner. From the first grade class, I have Mrs. Peterson's class. These students come to art and they want more. We've actually had to arrange extra art time for some of them, and we're doing groups during Wildcat time, just having a little extra art time. So I'm so thankful for Mrs. Peterson for allowing her kids to have extra art, and I'm so thankful for all the students being excited for art in that class. So congratulations to Mrs. Peterson's class.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Jones, and I have been the music's substitute teacher this week at HES, and I'm here for Mrs. Hearn to let you know about the awards. The December 2022 HES Music Star Awards begins with our class awards. Third grade is Mrs. Comfort's class. Second grade is Mrs. Durnell's class. First grade is Mrs. Mitchell's class. And for our individual awards, starting with third grade, Mrs. Brown's class is Mario Villa. Mr. Barasco's class is Tyson Talbert. Mrs. Comfort's class is Abby Enderly. Mrs. Hammond's class is Noah Ramos. Miss Hassick's class is Jessie Franklin. Mrs. Hawkins' class is Brantley Harrell. Mrs. Hopper's class is Tanner Sexton. For our second grade, Mrs. Durnell's class is Meredith Blowers. Mrs. Harrigan's class is Cody Vanover. Mrs. Hastings' class is Riley Gotch. Mrs. Holman's class is Colin Wolf. Mrs. Knight's class is Erickson Allen. Mrs. Siegenthaler's class is Lyndon Jomwe. Mrs. Studley's class is Riley Cox Bisignano. And for our first grade, Mrs. Brown's class is Mary Gentry Sleister. Mrs. Cooper's class is Lola Jones. Mrs. Florence class, Christopher Randazzo. Mrs. Jackson's class is Andreas Lamele. Mrs. Maxwell's class is Stevie Oden. Mrs. Mitchell's class is Teller Linville. Mrs. Peterson's class, Abigail Rose. And Mrs. Snyder's class, Gracie Dahl. Congratulations to you all.
Good morning, Wildcats. It's Mrs. Lohman from the library, and today I am presenting the third grade class with the library award. I am giving that to Mrs. Gary's third grade class. They do a great job. They get books turned in on time, and I really appreciate that. Congratulations.